Hello people, how's it doing? Today I'm here to bring a bit of shame on somebody because I'm absolutely disgusted with this person, what he done. And this is a person from Cavan. He was up in the Court of Appeal in Dublin. And he's from a national school. You probably heard about me talking about this town before, Killack in County Cavan, which is a small rural town. And he was principal of Killack National School. And he stole 2,004, well, not even 204,000. That's what it was. So much money, and his name is Fimber Boylan, and I'm not going to denounce. I'm going to denounce him. That's what he. I'm not hiding his name because he deserves to be punished, and He was punished with a very light sentence, in my opinion. 15 months. 15 months is not much. If that was me personally, I would give him 3 years. This fellow took the money for himself to spend on holidays, doing other things. I understand people before anybody else says he could have something going on. He's like, that's very well and good. But you're disrupting people's education. You're disrupting young people's education. You're taking away resources for them. You're stopping them from getting special needs and that. You're taking away resources and you're keeping them for yourself. How selfish is that? That's pure selfishness. And he's living up in Donegal now and he's having the high life. And 15 months, he'd probably get only 2 months if he's good behaviour. That's how corrupt this justice system is. And if that was me, I'd give him 3 years. If I was a judge, I'd give him 3 years, along with maybe 6 or 7 years of community service, because that's how serious I would take it. And he denied these children. At least they got an education. That's at least what I'm going to say about these children. But he took away money that was going for the school, from a rural school. I mean, who does he think he is? And I hope he, because that's why he moved away from Kinderlech, because he has so much shame on his name. And I'm denouncing him. And simple as that. If he has a problem with me, he can speak to the lawyers. Because I have no problem. And if he wants to take this forward, I make sure that he have more than 15 months in prison if he comes annoying me. But one thing for sure is, you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. I say something for some people who are nearly bankrupt. They wouldn't do this. At least I give them credit to some bikers. They're bankrupted this country. I give them credit where credit's due. At least they wouldn't take money out of the poor people's pockets, the poor taxpayers' pockets, and the poor national school children, who didn't know you were doing this. You were principal of the school, and the school put trust in you. They trusted you to be principal, and you turned around and hit them in the face. Now that's betrayal, and I really, really hope you deserve them 15 months in prison. I hope you regret what you've done. I hope you suffer in prison. That's the way the thing. I hope you learned your lesson. That's the way. If I hear your name again, in anything like this again, I bring justice myself. I bring justice, and I bring it fierce hard. Let me tell you, because this is just a pure disgrace. If that happened where I am, I wouldn't wait for the justice system. I literally put him out on the roads, and I keep him out on the roads, and I make sure he cleans every bit of the road until he drops dead, because that's how bad it would be. And that's justice. That's justice. Having somebody suffer, because this fellow's probably laughing now, because God knows what else he's up to. I'm not taking, as I said, we don't know what's going on in his personal life, and I acknowledge that. But at least, why'd you do it to the poor kids? Think about that. Why'd you do it to the poor kids? Why? That's one question I have for him. Why would you do it? These poor kids didn't know you were doing it. Your people the staff in your school didn't know you were doing it. Nobody knew until the board of management found out and you shit your trousers. But why would you do it? That's my greatest question. Why? Anyway, that's enough. Because I'm fed up listening to his name, and it's just pissed me off all day. Because I heard about him before, and I don't want to hear about him again. I hope he stays in that 15 months in prison. I hope he doesn't get early leave, because if he gets early leave, I'd be making a personal appeal to the Department of Justice. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and bye.